All right, got the Ruger SR22. This firearm is safe. No round in chamber and no magazine inserted. The magazine is already disassembled, as you can see right there. Here's the regular floor plate. I do not have the original OEM magazine follower because I did chop it up to see if I could replicate both of these. And you can cut it down to these specs right here. I do not have the specs as of right now, but you can utilize your original. Just get a Dremel or a little mini chop saw for those who reload 300 blackout and convert 556 or 223 brass into 300 blackout brass. That little chop saw from Harbor Freight works well. So you can do that with the original, but I went ahead and purchased both of these. This one will give you +2 with the regular magazine butt plate inserted. So you'll have a total of 12 rounds with the tailored tactical supply magazine follower. And you also have the Galloway precision magazine follower that will give you +3 with the original magazine with the original floor plate in for a total of 13 rounds. +1 in the chamber, give you 14. So this is 12 +1 in the chamber, 13. So you can see the differences. It's just a little bit more that they took off as far as material wise on the Galloway to get you that one extra round with that magazine. So if you like a little extra, of course, you could go to Tandemkross and get the +5, which will give you 15 rounds with your magazine for the SR22, and you can add the tailored tactical and it will function with the +5 and give you actually only 1 round, not 2. So it'll give you a total of 16. All right. And so with the Galloway, you can use the Galloway, but you have to do some filing down on this Tandemkross +5 extension. And so basically there is a point that comes out right here. I already filed it down, as you can see. So you basically take your file, boop, 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 file it down, good to go. You just keep filing. And then what I did is I actually inserted it because at first it wouldn't, it was a tight fit. But when this is inserted in your magazine, it kind of pinches together and it gets hung up. It'll bind up because the 2 points that come out right here will prevent it from going down, because this is actually wider than the tailored tactical. The tailored tactical is a little bit thinner, if you can tell, than the Galloway. So with the Galloway, if you want 17 rounds in your magazine +1 in the chamber, you're going to have to file down this portion right here on the +5. So I already did that, and I'm just going to go ahead and reassemble the magazine with the Tandemkross +5 plus the Galloway follower. Is supposed to give you 3 with the regular magazine, but only gives you 2 with the Tandemkross. All right, so you can have 13 rounds with the original magazine with the original floor plate, or you can have with the original magazine with the Tandemkross +5 and the Galloway, which will only give you +2. All right, for a total of 17 +1 in the chamber for 18. So let me stop yapping and go ahead and reassemble this. So you take your shelf, your magazine, take your spring, insert your spring, and just slowly go up. And of course, you do lose your assist to load rounds. And then you see the hole, you insert the hole, or insert the spring into that hole. You can do it different ways as far as reassembling. I'm just on the fly right here, and come down the top. Take your screws, of course, put your screws in. Get your little screwdriver. I'm just getting them started before I tighten down on them. All right, good to go. Good to go. Good to go. So I should get 17 rounds in this magazine, and here are my 17 rounds. So let's get to reloading. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And if you didn't file this down, it would stop at 13 and it wouldn't let you go any further because, like I said, those 2 points stick out. So that's 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Right there, bam. So you got you 17 rounds now in this magazine. And like I said, you just have to file that portion of the Tandemkross. And so Galloway says you cannot use their magazine follower with the Tandemkross +5, but you can if you file down the parts that, or the 2 sides that I showed you. And so for Galloway, I mean, you could put that in your description if you want, just to help you guys out. But the Taylor Tactical, you don't need to file anything down. It'll give you +1 and you'll have 16 if you have this one. But hey, like I said, one more round is one more round. So it fires flawlessly through this because I already had this one and I took it to the range and I shot it and it functioned very well. No failure to feeds, no anything unless it's just bad 22 ammunition. So there you have it. If you want the +2 with the +5 for a total of 17, go ahead and get your Galloway and just file down the 2 sides that I showed you. But if you don't want to do any filing and you just want to insert and go, then get you the Taylor Tactical and the Tandemkross +5, and it'll give you a total of 16 rounds +1 in the chamber for 17. And until next time.